Alright, a new year, week 1, and we are facing the New York Giants. I definitely think we're going to get to Daniel Jones quite a few times today. We have to. So we made some switches around on our team, so D Ford is going to be playing everywhere. He's going to be playing linebacker, end, and defensive tackle. Mostly, I liked him on the end, but I'm going to play him with Javon Kinlaw at defensive tackle a little bit more. But you'll still see him at end. It's just we have Eric Armstead and Bosa on one side, so it's kind of hard to take those guys off. Defense is still looking strong. I love our two linebackers now. We got Fred and Alex. So definitely those two are going to be having a great year. Even though we had Joe last year, who I don't even know. He came out of nowhere, had that 90-something yard pick six. So, let's just jump straight on into the game. Daniel Jones, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hey, sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnist write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And we take a look now at the New York offense.
And last night, we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason, and we know it helps for them to have the first game at home. Hopefully this crowd, which we saw coming in, they've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
Throwing Jones. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On the return is Pettis. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're back up to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Harris, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Jones to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that penalty will back him up half the distance to the goal line. In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Harris.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And he will find his man on the outside. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Looking for Shepard deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Let's go.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They run with Harris, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Garoppolo, and able to find Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. They'll run on 1st down. Harris. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Here we go.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses.
Pressure comes, and the Giants block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And they will have the football right at about the 32-yard line. So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you.
No.
And however form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jones now, operating from the gun. He's got his man. This is Tate. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. On 1st and 10, Jones. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Throwing again, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now Jones gonna throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Giants defense working their way back onto the field now.
Here we go.
Ready to get this next drive started. The New York offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Harris. Shedding the tackle. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Garoppolo, and that's caught by Smith. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. On the delay, here's Harris. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 24, Garoppolo, wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He's got it.
Let's go. Here we go.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw, Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down again. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Now Jones. He completes it to Tate. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On the run, it's Barkley. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here comes Pettis on the return. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So we've reached halftime here on opening. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. He's got Green. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. This is Harris. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner 1st down. On 1st down, Harris. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who bumped it up. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd? And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there, taking it in, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. A first down carry for Barkley. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's Jones on 3rd down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. On play action, now Garoppolo. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards, first down Niners. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A give to Harris. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run again with Harris. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They run again with Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This is Harris on the draw. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Green brings it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Garoppolo now to the end zone, but it's incomplete. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Looking for Shepard. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there for the Giants. And even 40 yards. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Gold with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones now throwing on 1st down. Complete to right. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Jones now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to launch this thing way down. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard. 35 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle as tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with Harris. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Now Mostert. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80!
They'll run on 1st down. Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Here we go, here we go.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. The kick by Gold is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Back to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Everyone's got 4 down.
And they take a knee. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. twisting away.
Let's go, baby.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for the Niners, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.